Hello my friends, welcome back to the Driven Dave YouTube channel. Today, I have an exciting upgrade for your car. My friends at Hansshow were nice enough to send me the new F9 front display unit with integrated air vents, which is super cool. This sleek addition not only enhances your dashboard, but it also packs in some really fantastic features. So we're going to take a closer look. First up, let's talk about the design. The Hansshow F9 boasts a modern minimalist aesthetic that seamlessly integrates with your Tesla's interior. It's lightweight and easy to install, maintaining that sleek Tesla look. The F9 features a vibrant high-definition touchscreen that offers stunning visuals. The colors are bright and the responsiveness is impressive. Now let's talk about the functionality. The Hansshow F9 isn't just about looks, although it is really good looking. It comes loaded with features like real-time battery monitoring, navigation, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even the ability to move your passenger seat forwards and backwards. You can even open the other doors by clicking a button on the touchscreen, which is super cool. You can easily access all of this information at a glance, keeping your focus on the road. One of my favorite features is the ability to use Apple CarPlay, and I really like that to use Waze for my navigation. I find that even though I love the built-in Tesla navigation, Waze really helps me to get places in the shortest amount of time, usually suggesting the best route. The other thing that's really great about Waze is it warns me about speed traps. When you're not using Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can easily change the customization of how the screen looks. If you want to see your speed and battery percentage, or even some different controls, you can tailor it to your needs. There's one that I really like where it actually shows the amount of horsepower you're using at any given moment. As for the installation, don't sweat it. It's not as hard as you might think. The F9 comes with a straightforward guide, and with a few simple steps, you'll have it set up in no time. The thing that I like the most is that I didn't need any special tools. I used pretty much exclusively the trim tool, which is included with the kit, and I think I used also a Phillips head screwdriver. If you're really scared about the installation, what I would recommend is to skip the camera and have somebody else do that for you, because that is a little bit more involved. Although not difficult, it's more involved. If you want to just install the screen, it's super easy. All you have to do is remove the dash pad, which is surprisingly simple. And then there's just a couple of side panels that you have to remove. And then the kit comes with all the wiring harness and the adapters that you need. So all you have to do is clip in those harnesses, connect everything, and run the wire over to where the screen is. As for installing the screen onto the dashboard, it comes with this really cool little guide decal, which all you have to do is place on there and then line up the holes with the sticker, and then 2 screws puts the screen in. As for installing the camera, it is a little bit more in depth, but taking the Tesla apart in the front is surprisingly simple. All you have to do is remove some screws and remove the front trunk, or the frunk, however you want to say it. Feeding the wire through the front bumper can be a little tricky if you've never done it. In the center of the bumper, there's a little rubber flap that you can feel, and all you have to do is press down on that with your fingers and then feed yourself with your other hand the wire for the camera. Once you have that, all you have to do is run it along the passenger side of the car, and then you'll find that there's a spot on the firewall where there's a bunch of wires going into. All you have to do is kind of pull that aside with your hand and then feed the wire through that opening in the firewall. Some people suggest making a little cut in the rubber grommet, but I don't really like the idea of cutting into my car, so I just pulled that aside, and with a coat hanger, I straightened out the coat hanger and then use some electrical tape to attach the wire to the coat hanger. I'd make sure, if you're going to do that, that you attach enough tape to the front of the coat hanger that you're not going to cut any of the wires when you feed it through. But all you have to do is just feed that wire. You could also use, if you have like a thicker gauge wire, you could use that just as well. But you just feed that through until it reaches into the car, and then you can pull it all the way through from the passenger side floor. Once you have that run through, all you have to do is run it over to where the screen is and plug it in. It's really that simple. You're going to find having a front camera is really convenient, especially if you're in a parking lot where they have some of those bumps, or maybe they have a high curb and you're worried about like scratching your front bumper, which is like all the time. So what's really great is you can just press and hold the right scroll wheel for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 seconds, something like that, and that will automatically bring up the camera, allowing you to see what's in front of your car. I love it. And the other thing that's really great is when you set off, you know, if you just turn the car on and then you go in reverse, then when you put it in drive, it's going to automatically turn on that front camera so that you can get out of the parking lot really easily. And then once you reach, I believe, 21 miles an hour, it automatically shuts the front camera off and goes back to either CarPlay or whatever else you have going on. So it's really super convenient. Well, my friends, like I said, if you like this screen and you want to get one for yourself, definitely check that link in the description. I'd really appreciate you clicking on that and supporting the channel. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more upgrades and other automotive content. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Hansshow F9. And if you're looking to add a little touch of modern tech to your Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, this might be just the perfect addition. Now, I will say, full disclosure, the one thing that's really awesome about this, as opposed to like some of the other screens that are available, some of the other screens I've seen for this car don't have the air vents. So you lose 100% of the air. That wouldn't work for me at all. I will say with this screen, you do lose some of the air. So if like you're one of those people that just has to have air blasting on your face all the time, this may make that a little bit less of the case. So that might not be best for you. If you're one of those people that likes the indirect air feeling anyway, then I think you're gonna love this. And for me, like, even though I do love air blasting on my face, I will say with all the features that this adds, you know, it's okay. It's a compromise I'm willing to make. And I think this screen is really fantastic. So my friends, thank you so much for joining me today on the Driven Dave channel. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more automotive content and upgrades. Let me know in the comments what you think of this screen. And until next time, my friends, stay driven.